All right, hello everybody, and welcome back to Broken Arrow. Last we left off, we did heavy rain, so we are dodging a lot of, I guess they were ballistic missiles, in a way. I guess. Anyway, we're going to be continuing on with the last mission I left off on, so pretty much catching up to a point where I just don't know what's going to happen. I only know the first 2 minutes of this, and then we start. So, let's get into it.
I have very good news. With the threat of the ballistic missiles eliminated, Germany and Poland have agreed to send forces to help us. 2 armored brigades are currently being moved north by train and will position themselves near Kaunas to support the Lithuanian forces defending the city. We have received reports signaling that the Russians are massing troops there, but with these European forces at our side, this war should finally turn to our advantage. The Russian forces progressed fast through the Baltic states, but they are not as numerous as they seem. They only hold the main axes and cannot control the vast majority of the countryside. One decisive battle is all we need to turn the tide in our favor. We could take back all that ground as quickly as they took it and force them to sue for peace. A figure of speech, of course, since no war has been officially declared. Williams, the train carrying the tanks from Poland and Germany will soon arrive in Mariampole. I need you to coordinate with our European partners to make sure they become combat effective as soon as possible. Please give them a warm welcome on our behalf and ensure that they have everything they need.
Sorry, sir, but as a diplomatic envoy, isn't that your job to shake hands? Shouldn't I be on the front preparing our defense instead of playing butler?
So you were mistaking me for a butler?
No, sir, that's not what I meant.
My job is to decide who is best suited for each task, and your job is to do as I say. And I said that you should play the glorified cheerleader for our allies, not me.
As you wish, sir.
And go with her, Commander. I don't need you either.
Yes, boss. Okay, we have a multi-missile launcher carrying 15 Hellfires with high explosive warheads. And we got some Leopard 2A7s being able to play with some of the NATO ally. I say allies because I feel like America's the one that kind of strong arms a lot of that stuff anyway. But I think they're German in origin. I'm not exactly sure, but I'm just gonna say that for now. But yeah, German origin tanks, like, super cool. I want to play more
Commander,
decks that are
the
allied.
first train carrying the German Leopard tanks just arrived. We're tasked with unloading and prepping them while waiting for the German crews to get here. And now we've become freight handlers. What a promotion. Take those trucks and go grab supplies from the depot, Commander. I'll manage the unloading.
Let's bundle out.
I'm
Train.
starting to understand why the General isn't Miller's biggest fan. This guy's completely bipolar. One day you're best buddies, the next he treats you like shit. Well, it is what it is. Let's hope this war will soon be over, and we can move on. Those German tanks will sure help with that. So let's get them prepped ASAP.
I guess the engine disconnected and rode away.
Hey, check out this rooster
Yeah,
cruiser
maybe
they
don't
gave
that,
me.
just
Ain't
go
nothing
there.
gonna get in our way.
Strange. I didn't receive any word about Lithuanian reinforcements heading our way.
This is becoming a pedal run.
Hey guys, the front line is in the other direction. Did you get lost? What's your unit? Oh shit, they're shooting at us! Cease fire! Blue on blue! I repeat, blue on blue! Cease your fire! Fuck, those are Russian loaders detonate the Lithuanian vehicles! We're under attack! Commander, take control of the Leopards already unloaded! Establish a defensive perimeter! I'm calling for reinforcements! Don't let them come near the train! Williams to Miller! Williams to Miller! Do you copy? We are under attack! We need support! Fuck! Where is this guy when you need him?
Oh, mama.
No, 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 no!
Heavy transport here
never seen me pissed off before. Try not to lose any of those leopard tanks. We don't have many left. Let's keep them in good shape for whatever it's worth. Help me retake the outskirts of the city, Commander. Push them hard. Let's send them back to wherever they came from.
Solid copy.
We're gonna make a little defensive line there. I think I'm gonna grab my
Logi here, send traffic.
Logi trucks and pull them over in this direction.
Big tent,
Or at least over there.
we're moving.
Okay, so we got some Leopard 2A7s. Super excited to be using some different units. I can't wait if they do start releasing DLC for like things like, I don't know, the Baltic states units, Poland, Germany, France. It'd be super cool to see what they have.
Engage and destroy. Looks like we got us a convoy. In a big hole now. We gotta move.
Just make sure our tanks don't turn into unfortunately dead. Okay, well there goes the supply.
Cavalry here.
You back up, 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 you back up. Everybody back up, everybody back up.
We're in combat. Armored cannon on the field. Need supplies?
It's unfortunate that I
Roger.
moved my supplies into a most likely scripted bombing. Very sad.
Tactical truck ready to haul. That's a big tent.
Alright, but we already got to repair these guys. I don't want to lose any of them because I have a faint feeling that we will get some good points for not completely letting them die. Let's get some helicopters out there. And we got some fighting falcons with 2,000. Oh, you got to be kidding me. Unfortunate for anybody in this direction.
Bombs are ready.
Have a nice 2,000 pound bombs. Bye-bye. Oh, wow. Wasn't as much as I thought there would be.
Breaker 19, who needs supplies?
Heal the boys up, heal the boys up. Okay, we got our Apaches. Okay, cool. So the campaign seems to kind of be taking a more open-ended, like, hey, here's support units. Do whatever you gotta do. I also am not exactly sure how these Hellfires are supposed to work.
Apache reporting
Can you
in.
kill that?
Apache at your command. Roger.
We're about to lose our Apaches.
Roger Wilco. Flight plan confirmed.
Okay,
Full
cool,
power.
cool.
Flying there.
Alright, the boys feeling a little better, it seems. They're laying down some pain there. Let's include these Centurion C-Rams here for us, just to make us safer. Golly. Jeez! It kind of also seems like they will continually be trying to sauce us with air units, so let me find a good place for this battery. And I will pull a C-Ram off this and put it right here. Let's just get some supplies for it. Want to make sure we don't die.
Like a rocket sled on rails. Who called the cavalry?
Okay, y'all just advance in this direction. Okay, they got a bunch of tanks too,
Armored cannon.
especially over here.
Make way. Air defense at your disposal, sir. Air defense
They're
here.
not taking them.
Cavalry here. We're ready for action. Apache is combat ready.
Not gonna lie, these leopards are kind of squishy. Okay, that's nice.
Cavalry arrives in that nick
Just
of
move up here.
time. Tank status red. Situation is hot. Solid copy. Search and destroy.
We're gonna have this guy follow. Yeah, we're probably gonna lose a leopard. What? Okay, let's just get this bad boy going so I can hopefully stop these guys from bombing the ever-living shit out of us. Oh no! They got seat plates! Get him! Get him! Get him, Patriot! Okay, got one. Can we get a two? No, he's gonna outrun that missile.
Armored cav is on the field.
I don't want to get any closer because they are probably gonna smack that guy. You can go home. These guys will reload off of that. Bang.
Armored cav here.
I don't think we got it. Alright, we're gonna take it. Take it nice and slow. They don't seem to have a whole lot of air defense, so I'm just gonna keep doing this number if they let me.
Bombs are ready.
Let's see if anybody reciprocates in kind with an anti-air missile.
Attack run complete.
Doesn't seem like it. Okay. Very good.
Logi here, send traffic.
Let's clean this guy's sights up and then we're gonna advance. I do believe we have lost an anti-air. I'm very curious about this Hellfire truck. Never used it before. I am going to use it now. I don't think it's long-range artillery, but it would be super cool if it was. Let's get some Bradleys in here, actually.
Good copy.
Some Guardians.
Waypoint received. Pedal
Make
to
sure
the
we're nice and
metal.
well-rounded.
Copy. Relocating. Roger. We're Oscar Mike. Armored transport. Standing by. Anti-aircraft here.
It says it has a radar. I don't know. But it's a Hellfire. Like, that's a
Heavy transport here.
that's a ground missile, is it not? I could have sworn it was. Let me see if this engages air units. Pretty interesting.
Anti-aircraft standing by.
Hold on.
Air
Perfect
defense
test.
ready for action.
Do you?
Air defense.
I'm gonna say no, because it didn't do anything there. Though I don't know what the radar is for. I'm not exactly sure.
Troop transport reporting.
Strange.
New heading set.
Okay, this shouldn't be too bad.
Apache ready for combat. Flying to orders. Armored cav ready to roll. Chopper in, we need to pull out. Apache here. Armored cav ready to rumble.
Okay, we lost an Apache.
Apache on the warpath.
Alright, let's get over here.
Rolling into combat. Tactical truck ready to haul.
Hellfire. Got a range of 2,000. I don't think it's artillery. I'm still not really sure. Doesn't seem to attack infantry either. I kind of have a feeling it's just an ATGM launcher. All right, that's a bit unnecessary. Jeez, just deleted that pilot.
Cavalry here. We're ready for action. Armored transport ready. Apache at your command. The cavalry has arrived.
Well, let's go all the way to the end. I'd imagine that's where the enemies are.
Who called the cavalry?
Let's try to take out this anti-air thing over here.
The train yard is back under our control. Nicely done, Commander. Now focus on the other objective. I'm sending troops to hold this one.
Smoke deployed. Search and destroy.
Sounds good. I'll make our way over there. I'm going to regroup kind of here in the center so we can see both ways of the road.
The cavalry arrives.
But
in the
please
nick of
smack
time.
anything in that forest.
The higher they fly, the further they fall.
Thank you kindly. Everyone get over here.
Need supplies?
I would assume this area is filled with... There's probably some recon right there.
Touching the envelope. Strike complete. Good effect on target.
Shame it didn't kill him.
Armored cav here.
Are you sending units to capture this? Kind of feels like...
Air defense here. We're combat
You're kidding me! What? Why did he shoot that?
Just grazing hits. Tank still operational. Heavy transport here. Send traffic. Cav is on the field. Move the fuck out, driver. Full speed. Breaker 1-9. Who needs supplies? Cavalry is in combat. The cavalry has arrived.
I guess we have some mechanized riflemen that'll hold this for us. Not too bad. Let's move this Apache up real quick.
Apache awaiting mission.
Along with his friends, I guess.
Roger. Engage and destroy. Recon heli at your command.
Apache standing by.
Kiowa standing by.
Apache gunship. Heading there.
Kiowa here.
Good.
Personal carrier ready.
Well, let's get going.
Enemy position. Hey, check out this rooster cruiser they gave me. Ain't gonna pay no toll this time. Armored cab, ready to rumble. Flying the coordinates. Bomb run confirmed.
Rip that guy.
Viper ready. Munitions on target. Nice firework. Bug it out.
Run, run, run. Okay, got rid of that anti-air there. Pretty sure this Dilemma is an anti-air, or is it an artillery piece? Kinda seems like an artillery piece, honestly.
Armored cab, ready to roll. Spearheading.
Oh, mama.
Cab is taking fire.
Can you take T-72s on here?
You've lost a Leopard tank, Commander. Another Leopard tank destroyed. You gotta stop doing that. Miller will be furious.
They're going fast.
No, another Leopard lost, Commander. Oh well, fuck it. Miller's gonna rip me apart anyway.
I'm sorry. They just kind of started going pop out of nowhere, you know?
Back up, back up. Armored cab engaged in combat.
Flyby attack initiated.
Everybody just got that.
Engaged in combat.
Kiowa awaiting mission.
5 by 5. Lining up for attack.
Already there.
Apache is combat ready.
Yeah, I kind of feel like it doesn't matter as much anymore now that we just lost all those tanks super quick like.
Stand on it, come on! Armored cab is on the field. Cavalry here. We're ready for action.
Another one. Another one. Jeez! Please kill the Cornet launcher, jeez.
Friendly fighting vehicle ready.
Alright, we are down a lot of tanks. Let's just accelerate this healing process.
Situation's hot.
These guys are kind of pissing me off.
Apache reporting in. Maximum power. Apache gunship. The cavalry arrives in the nick of time.
Alright, let's get going. You don't have a whole lot left, do you?
Flyby attack initiated. Friendly fighting vehicle standing by. Our vehicles are getting hit. We need maintenance. Descending. Cavalry here.
Alright, that was completely unnecessary. Yes, sir, we lost all the leopards in combat.
Changing course.
What was the point of putting you in charge of this? I don't know. It was your fault.
Apache at your command.
Yeah, we're about to lose all of our leopards here. Okay.
Attack run complete. Viper here. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna let my allies kind of deal with this nonsense.
Hey, check out this rooster cruiser they gave me. Cavalry here. We're under fire.
Gotcha.
Apache on the warpath.
You just go back here and try not to die, please.
Armored cav here. Apache is combat ready.
Actually, you come over here and do
New
something
flight plan
about it.
received. Tactical truck ready to haul.
Because right now, we're gonna have all these guardians. And it's like who's left of the Brad basically over here.
Moving there now. Roger. We're on the move. Roger. Moving out. Trigger 1-9. Who needs supplies? Roger. We're on the move. Pedal to the metal.
Got him.
The factory is back in our hands. Good job, Commander. The outskirts of the city are secured. They'll certainly try to counterattack, but we now have excellent defensive positions. Put ATGMs in the buildings and engage the enemies as they cross the open fields.
Okay. Helicopter. Let's do this, and then we'll grab. There's not a whole lot we can do here.
Get out! Go! Go! Go!
Is there going to be a tank
Black Hawk
steamroll?
here.
Doesn't sound like fun.
Boots on the ground. Cav is on the field. Moving to shooting position.
We'll make this area especially
Heavy
safe.
transport here, send traffic. Recon vehicle, ready for action. Reconnaissance, ready for action. Driver, move forward. Recon vehicle is good to go.
Let's take
Someone call for
one
a
of
cab?
these bad boys and move them over here.
Roger. Moving to next waypoint.
Oh, please land. Yep, you're dead. Okay, cool. That's wonderful.
Proceeding as frag.
Please dump them off.
Heading to fart. Reconnaissance is good to go. Our tank got hit. We're still operating. Enemy blind without us. Welcome to the missile age, punks. Moving there now. Rolling on double nickel. Anti-tank vehicle standing by. Apache standing by.
Shuttle resupply and probably come over
Fighting
here.
Falcon standing by.
I don't suppose you could
Ready to pickle.
really drop a bomb over there, could you?
Pickle button, hot and ready.
Do it, do it, do it.
Airstrike complete. Pressing out half of the airplane.
Got some of them.
Need supplies?
Please don't bomb me.
Defensive smoke! Anti-armor vehicle, engaging combat! Recon vehicle, send traffic, over.
Okay. Actually, let's get a helicopter. Did they all die? One of them died at least.
Heavy transport here, send traffic.
Put one here. Put one here.
Couch on it, let's get
We'll
away!
get one of these bad boys over
Get in
here.
the highway!
We'll get a couple of these bad
Already
boys over here.
Roger, moving to next waypoint. Pedal to the metal. Roger, we're on the move.
Okay, not looking super
Roger,
great.
moving out.
Not gonna lie.
Good copy. Next waypoint received. Let's take the hammer lane. Solid copy. Advance and report.
Kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him.
Vehicle hit! Holy shit, that was close!
Okay, cool. Ooh. Ooh. Yikes. I had nothing to stop
Got
that.
hit. Evaluating damage.
Yep, do believe we're going to lose all of our stuff there.
Recon vehicle standing by. Smoke screen deployed. Target, 12 o'clock. Engaging. Your eyes and ears, sir. Smoke screen!
Unfortunate.
Apache, ready for combat.
Oh, someone's over there helping out. Honestly, I just got to put ATGMs and some tows in there. And maybe some HMGs? I doubt it. Alright, things not going well. That's for sure.
Personal carrier ready. Roger that. Return to base. Troop transport ready. Looking forward to going home. Last stop. Everybody out. Roger. Flip inside. Heading back to base. Troop transport ready.
Probably gonna lose our stuff here.
Personal carrier ready. Armored transport.
You've lost the train yard, Commander. Don't let them solidify their position.
I
Retake it.
am worried I'm not gonna be able to win here.
Let's go back to
Because
base.
I am a silly, goofy boy.
Smash your motor. We gotta go. Apache copied. I got my ears on. Go ahead. Like a rocket sled on rail. Apache gunship.
Yeah, certainly not going well.
Copy. Looking for targets. Armored transport is ready. Rolling on double nickel. Apache reporting in.
Gosh, there's a lot of tanks over there. Okay, there goes an Apache. Yeesh, we are losing people in force. We're going to need to make a actual push over here in this direction.
Roger. We're Oscar Mike.
And I do not have a whole lot of...
Put that hammer
well,
down.
a lot of anything, really. Let's push back.
I want a base of fire in that building. Get in that building. Set up a base of fire. Get your asses out of my vehicle. Ain't nothing gonna get in our way. Shut up and let's go.
Alright, drop off what you got. You head home. You hop in.
RTB. Armored transport. Standing by.
Still got a couple toes here. They may survive just yet.
One more hit and our vehicle's done.
Kill them all, kill them all!
Go, go, go.
Oh gosh. Can
Good
y'all...
copy.
Are y'all...
Received. Big road is ours.
Y'all aren't getting reloaded, are you?
Anti-tank unit here, sir. AT specialists in combat.
Gonna need y'all to
Take that building.
actually reload, please.
Landing assistance team, what can I do for you? Anti-tank team, standing by. Anti-tank here. We have a building to secure.
Okay. Not good.
ATGM carrier,
Very not
standing
good.
by. Moving out. Already there. Copy. Relocating.
Alright, yeah, losing those tanks kind of sucks.
Anti-tank ready for action.
I don't know if I needed to move the supplies slightly closer. Would that help at all?
Moving there now.
go ahead and get a support truck over here. I think the other ones are getting resupplied.
Okay, looks like they've had enough for today. They're falling back. The damage is done.
Williams! Williams, do you copy? What the hell is happening here?
We've been attacked, sir, but we managed to repel them.
Need supplies?
All right. But where are the German tanks?
They've all been destroyed, Counselor. I'm sorry, we did our best. But they took us by surprise.
Oh, God! Why can't I assign a task to anyone without it going to shit?
But those were only empty tanks. They can send more.
Williams, I don't think you understand how little military reserve the Europeans have. Those tanks represented about 20% of what Germany has to offer, and they were destroyed in a minute.
Hey, check out this...
Do you really think that after what just happened, they will be willing to send more?
No, sir.
They are already pressuring us to negotiate with the Russians on terms we're not happy with. This will weaken our position further.
Unfortunate. Yeah, no, for sure. Definitely lost a fucking lot of Leopard tanks. But yeah, there we go. That is our lovely caught up mission there. So I'm going to go ahead and end it here. I want to thank you all for joining. Hope you're enjoying, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye, everybody.